Cincinnati police say that someone fired 22 rounds into a crowd of kids around 9:30 Friday night. The only information released so far about a suspect is that the person shot from a dark-colored sedan.
What's it like for officers to investigate shootings that are involving, children? This last one, an 11-year-old was shot and killed.
Well, I can tell you shootings, abuse, anything that involves kids affects police officers differently, and it's not no big secret why. We're human beings.
Hill says these shootings involving kids are especially tough on officers with a family, which many have.
If not, a lot of them have nieces and nephews. They're of that parenting age, and so it's particularly hard to see, a child. And look, human beings think of children as an age of innocence, and to think of a child being shot in the head and killed is just it's so overwhelming. It affects them and affects them greatly.
Is there anything different in how the investigations are done when, a lot of times you're interviewing other kids as part of these investigations?
Yeah, in a sense, really, it's not that much difference because in the end, what are you trying to do? You're trying to put together facts. And in the end, that's what police detectives do. They are presenters of facts.
Hill says the officers must focus on the investigation while they're on duty. But it's a different story when the uniform comes off.
After they leave work, that's when they feel the pain, and that's where the FOP and the police department have worked well together in setting up things where officers can get some help and have someone to talk to.
Make sure that they're taken care of emotionally.
Yes, sir, very much so.
And Dan does say that the FOP does everything it can to reach out to these officers to help them when they have to deal with situations like this where an 11-year-old or anyone else is shot and killed. Kyle, back to you.
All right, Christian Hauser leading us off tonight. Christian, thank you so much. And coming up tonight at 11, you're going to hear from a Good Samaritan who was nearby when those shots were fired. He rushed in to help the victims, family, neighbors, and police, all asking for anyone who might know anything about last Friday's shooting to please come forward. You can call Crime Stoppers. You see the number there on your screen. It's 513-352-3040, and you can remain anonymous.
You can always find our stories here on YouTube, but go ahead and tap subscribe. That way you're always in the know.